Greenlee here with Clean Green Lawn Service in beautiful South Georgia. Hey, hope y'all are having a great day today, man. Hope you had a great day. If you see this in the evening, it is July the 3rd, 2023, Monday. I think I already said Monday, but starting a little later this morning, 6:29. The guys are actually supposed to be at the shop at 7 o'clock. And we're gonna go out and get it done. Probably ain't got, but well, with all the help we got, probably ain't got a half a day. Should run through them pretty quick. Yeah, I have to look at them when I get where I'm going. But when I say half a day, I'm talking lunchtime, 12 o'clock. They roll out of here at 7. You know, they'll have the, yeah, they'll roll through them pretty quick. I think they'll have about 6 of them to do. I think they'll have about 6 to do, and I'm gonna have about 3 to do. But I'm gonna send Elrow 003 and Ace out, and then I'm gonna go into town and cut a 4-acre and do the edging and the trimming and the blowing off on that other 4-acre or so beside it. But I'm gonna pick up Z-Man while I'm in town. Take him over there with me and do that, and I'll probably come back and do 1, maybe 2 more on the countryside. So that'll take me 2 hours. Yeah, we should be done in 5 hours for sure. So anyway, let me get down here to the shop. I do need to swap a couple of mowers around. So they don't really have any big properties. So I'm gonna give them the V-Ride, and I'm gonna take the old Super Z. So they had a V-Ride in Big Bahia, and I'm gonna have the old Super Z and the Super S, and get out and get it done, man. Get it done. Got to get back, start back work on the house. There ain't no time off for me. So check back with y'all. All right, we are headed out. Actually already on the road now. It's 7:02. The guys are gone. They left just a little bit before I did. Only like a minute before, but we got 10 on the schedule. Z-Man and I are starting at the bottom. They starting at the top, and I figure we should, I'm thinking around 12 o'clock or so, should have everything knocked out, man. It's gonna take them a little longer to get started this morning. They got a couple of little small ones that they just jump on and do real quick, but they got to go by the gas station. And unfortunately, I thought the mowers were full. I just realized this morning that they weren't. That was Thursday that they filled them up, not Friday. But anyway, our gas station, the one that they'll have to go to now, man, you can wait 10 or 15 minutes to get to a pump sometimes, which really isn't good, especially not when you got 3 guys in a truck. But anyway, it is what it is. The main thing is that we have a safe day, and also it's going to be a pretty light day. We're going to go ahead and get out there and just get it done. Normally you would do all of this with 1 truck. Now you'd have a hard time doing it with 1 truck and 2 guys, because we got that 4-acre on there. But minus that one, that's a 1 truck, 2 guys, you'd probably be out 9 hours. So we gonna whittle that down. All right, let me get Z-Man, and I will check back with y'all. All right, number 1 is done. Got all this front up here, and I don't know if you can tell back there. There's a big field back there. Probably about 2 acres up here and 2 acres back there, or maybe 2 1/4 up here and 1 3/4 back there. You know, counting the pond and all. So. Anyway, then we're gonna go next door to this big place over here and just trim and edge it, and then we'll be on to the next one, man. Now you may say, why do you trim and edge that property? Well, 2 reasons. 1 is there's always a potential you might end up with it, but 2 is now this is basically 1 stop, and you know you can do 1.5 times, you know, your revenue. So, you know, it's it makes a stop. It takes you from a $200 stop to say a $300 stop, you know, and so that makes a difference. You know, you don't have to drive a vehicle anywhere to make that extra money. So those are about numbers, not exact, but anyway, let's do it. All right, we just finished up that edge and trim job, and I went ahead and dropped Z-Man off because I'm running back out towards the shop now, or about halfway back, about 8 miles from Z-Man, somewhere in that neighborhood, and it looks like by the time we got that one cut, they're already going to be on or headed to the last one. So I said, well, there's no point in me bringing him out here so we can get this done in 30 minutes and then me have to turn around and take him back to town when they really not going to need any help with the next one. So anyway, he got him 3 hours this morning, and he's got a little bit of money in his pocket, and I'm gonna go out here and knock this one out, and then I'll probably just take all my stuff, go back to the shop, and start back to work on the house. So and that's gonna kind of be my plan of action from here on out, is, you know, go and work in the morning, get it knocked out, come back, work on the house. In fact, I'm thinking about Wednesday. I hadn't made up my mind yet, but I'm thinking about on Wednesday, putting Wednesday and Thursday scheduled together, going out with 2 crews, and just go ahead and knock all of those out. And then Thursday, I have the whole day off, and the other guys would be off, and you know, because I know they don't have church Wednesday night because it's the 4th of July. They cancel church, so we could work, you know, a long day and just knock it out and get done. So that is that's what I'm considering. And maybe even if I only left a couple to roll into Friday. Now, obviously, I need to check the weather forecast, because I don't mind cutting ahead, but I sure don't like rolling something over into the next day, especially if the weather's kind of iffy. But right now we got what I would call a super crew. Most time on Fridays we have 6 guys available. So, I mean, if you put 3 in a truck with 2 lawnmowers and all the stick equipment you need, man, we can run through some grass. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We did 6 properties last Saturday, and we were done at, I think we finished the college at 10:50, and then it took me probably 40 minutes to go do the other one, me and Z-Man. So, I mean, done way early. And if we'd have had 10 properties, we'd have still been done at, you know, 1 o'clock. So, anyway, get down here and get this one knocked out. I'll show y'all what we got going there. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see this, but my goodness, what the rain has done. I've never seen this front yard look like this. Never. That drain field, that bad boy is thick. Now, there is a hump out there, so that's not all grass, but it is thick. I'm gonna get the trimmer out, start trimming, and then get this bad boy cut down. It was rough, thick. Now, a couple of things happened there. One is I cut it in the rain last time. I mean, there was water standing in places. And because I cut it in the rain, I cut it high. You know, normally I cut that one about 2.5 inches. And I think over that drain field I might have cut it at like 3 because it was thick, it was wet, it was raining, and so it's been 13 days and it rained you know, several more days after that, so this ground was just saturated and it's got the grass growing. That's the worst I've ever seen that yard. But you know, we got it knocked down, made 2 passes over the back, and in one place I made 3 just to spread things a little bit better. And you know, they're not trying to get garden of the year or nothing, yard of the year. They just want theirs knocked down. Anybody getting it done bi-weekly, you know, is not gonna be in better homes and gardens, okay? So anyway, that's really one that could be done every week, but the situation is, you know, I don't believe they have a lot of resources, and it's an older couple, and
So, you know, I just do it every 2 weeks. But man, that was thick. That was thick. So we'll just look at it. I mean, if it's like that again next time, you know, we may have to try to do something different. At least try to put them on a 10-day schedule or something like that to help out a little bit. But the drain field's always thick, but this time the front yard even was starting to get thick, and I've never seen it like that. So I think this is probably just a one-off thing, but we'll keep an eye on it. The guys, they're probably done. We are done. Yeah, that was 4 minutes ago. So I said we get done about 12. It's 12. Now we didn't do one property because they got there and they said, man, it looks like this thing's been cut in the last 3 or 4 days. So I told them, I said, well, don't worry about it, just go to the next one. And probably what it is, the guy cuts his fields around it. He probably just took the mower and ran over the whole thing with a tractor, I'm guessing. But we ain't mad about it. It's not one of our favorite ones to do anyway. And they might have got somebody else to do it. Heck, I don't know. It don't matter. Just let me know, you know. But anyway, headed back to the shop, man, get this stuff unhooked and see if I can get down here and get a little bit of work done on the house. I'm gonna have to go change because I get paint all over me. I'm not trying to be careful. I just put it on, and I don't want to get it all over my cleaning green shirts or my pants or my boots. So I'll go home, swap into something else, probably throw some shorts on, and get down there and see what we can get done, man. Check back with y'all. All right, a little bit of bonus footage. If you stayed around this long, all the walls in here had the first coat on them. They were all done in the last video I showed y'all except for this one. So I got the first coat on it. I did do a second coat cut in right up top here just to see what it looks like, and it looks good. You can see down here it's kind of thin. And I got the first coat on the bedroom. This is some sort of green. Probably hard to tell in the video. You might be able to tell a little bit looking down there at the bottom. I don't know. And I was gonna prime this, but my roller that roller that I got for this primer just ain't doing it. I don't get a bigger nap. I got a 3/8 on it, I think. I'm gonna get me a 1/2 inch or a little more. Just ain't wanting to put it on. I don't know why. I think because I left it in the bucket so it wouldn't dry out, and it's just been saturated. But man, that little AC unit's doing good, man. It's probably keeping it 70, 78 degrees or so in here. I don't have in fact, I turned it on this morning, and when I got back from cutting, man, it was nice and cool. So if I work down here in the morning inside, I'll come down here and turn it on. And get y'all cleaned off again. No wonder you can't see anything. I need to go ahead and build my pieces of wood that I'm gonna hang my rod in and create my shelf out of for these. I want to have all that in before I paint it, because I'm going to paint over all that. And all these closets are going to get, they're just going to get primer. I'll put about 2 coats of primer on them, and I'll let them ride. So I got to do that for that one, this one. And I don't think I can do the shelving in here yet. I'll probably just go ahead and paint this one, because I'm probably going to have to be able to let that down and show that it'll go out here for the building inspector, I imagine. So with that being said, I will probably just come back after it's all said and done and put the shelving in. So my goal this week is to be done with all the painting. Got the material ordered today for the cabinets And so we'll start building on those probably first of next week in the evening or over the weekend or something. Really just see when my neighbor down here wants to do it. So we're gonna try to get that done. Be nice to get them bad boys built next week. And I can start working on getting flooring put in here. So I need the flooring in before I'm gonna put my flooring in and then just set the cabinets on it. Some people don't do that, but as long as I can get the flooring, that's what I'm gonna do. So anyway, man, I'm about to get me a bottle of water out the back of this thing. Still drinking coffee. Get me a cold bottle of water, man, and take it to the house. So let me go ahead and close this thing out. Appreciate you watching, and my prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you and that you might see all of your blessings as from him. Water. Hope you have a great day.